something strange is happening in Indiana, and fans noticed it instantly. The Indiana Fever just made one of their biggest draft moves since Caitlin Clark, a bold pick, a talented player, a future defensive weapon. But instead of celebration, there was silence. No welcome posts from teammates, no let's go comment, no hype, no love, nothing. Not from Caitlin Clark, not from Aliyah Boston, not from Lexi Hall, not from anyone. And in today's social media world, silence speaks loud. Now here's where it gets interesting. While the players stayed quiet, the Fever organization did the opposite. They went all in. Highlight video, welcome graphic, behind the scenes clip, non-stop promotion for Raven Johnson. It felt big, it felt intentional, but it also felt disconnected, because when the front office is shouting and the locker room is quiet, something isn't lining up. Let's address the real tension. Raven Johnson and Caitlin Clark already have history. In college, they weren't teammates. They were rivals. There were defensive battles. There were comments. There was energy. Raven built a reputation on locking players down. And yes, Caitlin Clark was one of them. Now imagine that same player walking into your locker room, not as an opponent, but as your teammate. That's not a simple transition. And here's the truth nobody wants to say out loud. This isn't about talent, because Raven Johnson can play. Her defense is elite. Her mindset is tough. She's the kind of player coaches love. The real question is fit. The Fever just came off a strong season built around Caitlin Clark's offense. Fast pace, deep shooting, spacing, rhythm. Raven, she brings defense, control, and a different style. That's not wrong, but it is different. And when you change a system that was working, people notice. Now think about Raven's side. She didn't choose Indiana. She didn't ask for this situation. She's a young player stepping into the biggest moment of her career and walking into a room that feels cold. That's pressure. That's reality. And honestly, that's unfair. Here's the twist nobody expects. What if this isn't a problem, but a hidden advantage? Think about it. Would Caitlin Clark rather face Raven Johnson or play with her? A defender who used to challenge you, now protecting you. A rival, now on your side. That could be dangerous in a good way, because the hardest players to beat are the ones who already know your game. Still, there's a bigger issue. The Fever didn't just draft Raven. They added more guard, more competition, more confusion. So what's the plan? Is Raven a future starter, a backup, a long-term project? Right now, it's not clear. And when there's no clear vision, teams struggle. But here's what matters most. Chemistry isn't built on Instagram posts. It's built in practice, in conversation, in tough moments. Right now, the silence looks awkward, maybe even uncomfortable, but it's early. And in sport, things can flip fast. So don't rush to judge, because this story isn't finished. Raven Johnson hasn't played a single WNBA game yet. Caitlin Clark hasn't said a word yet. And the season hasn't even started. One moment can change everything. One game, one assist, one defensive stop. And suddenly, the silence turns into trust. So here's the real question. Did the Fever make a risky mistake or a move that could make them unstoppable? Because if this works, this won't just be a draft pick. It'll be a turning point.